the people are set. It's about your quality of belief. The less you believe something, the less energy you give it. Over time, most things, and there are keys to all of these belief systems. The more you believe in something, and an example is what happens in the Bible. It's a beautiful thought. There's lots of truths in different things. The reference to that is if you believe like a child. Sometimes children just believe without question.
Yeah.
It's because they really believe it. They have nothing to counter that thought. But we're already programming children wrong. We're already programming children. It's hard. Life is difficult. So when they get to your age, what do you think they're believing?
Yeah.
Now, why are we continuously telling the roots of the tree that it's so horrible and difficult? What is going to be created in the stem and in the fruit?
A horror
disease
tree.
And so it's such a cliche, but it is true. All your cliches are actually truth. So just maybe go and read some of your cliches. Your children are very important. Your children are the roots. They feed the tree. They feed what you feed them, what nutrients you put on the outside of your rooting system. What they absorb is what they're going to feed back up into fruition. So if you are creative, if you can change your children's thoughts about money, you can change it in reverse. You think very from the top down, right? You think, but my parents believed money is hard and their parents struggled and we're carrying this line of suffering financially like a curse, right? So imagine you could change that curse in the reverse. You wanting it to change, but I want my grandparents to think differently about money because then my parents will think differently and then I wouldn't have been here. What if you change from where you are sending it? If you have children or you have a child in your environment or people's kids that you know, that you have some kind of, even just a nice thought about it, doesn't even have to be your own. It can be someone's child or a child in someone else's household that you can think of. If you even just set the intention of changing their thoughts and beliefs about suffering and stability and financial status, they will grow up and they can send that energy back up the tree. The tree can have disease at the top, like this curse, and it filters it through. But you can feed from the bottom up and change that.
Okay.
So don't always think top down. Also think transmuting from the bottom up. If you feed and nurture the roots, your fruits, which you are still part of, you are in the trunk now in your age. Even when you're at the fruit level, can you imagine if you put in work now, how beautiful is your old age going to be if you set up the right structure? Because those beautiful roots will feed a beautiful, the trunk of the tree, which will feed the fruits. And if they are well looked after, they will do the same. And can you imagine how the generational growth is going to be? Because you are teams, right, that you're selecting.
Yeah. That will be a really good workshop, actually, the family tree.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you are so excluded. We've talked about it before. Cutting off the elderly.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on with you guys?
Yeah.
We don't want to know you, really. And then the kids. There's so much effort.
Yeah.
They require effort because they carry the nutrients to the tree. They need a lot of care and attention. The fruits need care and attention. The people who don't really need that much is the
trunk.
The trunk of the tree. The group between the age, anything from 20 to 65, 70, that's the trunk. Then you go into fruition of older age and youth. But if you, in the middle, continuously freaking out, but you're not feeding top and bottom, those things are the ones that are going to help you get out of your state.
And the fruit carry the seeds that bring new trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what the elderly then feed back, which no one even listens to anymore, we don't care what the elders are saying. Certain tribes all over the world really honor their elderly and they honor their children. The self-obsessedness of the trunk is causing disease in both the roots and both the fruit. But it's also the most awakened area. It's the strength of the tree.
Thank you.